welcome, Devil Sniper here, and this is episode number 29, season number 6 of our career mode with West Ham United, so fresh from winning the Champions Cup, which was fantastic. The boys had a great celebration. We had plenty of beer, plenty of Jaffa cakes, and an absolutely fantastic time. So chuffed to win the Champions Cup to finish off the season. But as you know, my work is still not done. We have the England boys to look after. We are in the World Championship. As you can see, our first game is a home game in the group against Bulgaria. From my Bulgarian subscribers said they've got a few good young players coming through. By this time in the career mode, they'd probably progress and actually could be quite decent players. So we're going to have to be careful. It's never an easy game against Bulgaria. They're a very organised team, a very well-worked team, and they're going to have plenty of stamina, and they'll be quite a physical side, and they'll probably play some really good football. So we've just got to nullify them and do the job. We're going to be using a 4-2-3-1 formation, and I opted to go Welbeck up front, playing cleverly in the cam. I've put Oxlade-Chamberlain on the left-hand side and Daniel Sturridge on the right-hand side to give us a nice complexion of pace and aggression throughout the front line. We've got Ravel Morrison and the wonder player that is Jack Wilshere, now at West Ham United playing in the CDM. The back four speaks for itself. We've got the greatest keeper since sliced bread in goal in the form of Butland, who is absolutely sensational. And I've got to say, I'm looking forward to this tournament. I really just hope that we can deliver silverware in this tournament. It's a big ask when you consider some of the teams in there. Obviously, you've got the likes of Brazil, you've got the Spanish, the Dutch. You know, you've got some world-class teams. I can't forget the Italians, because obviously Filippo Bonaperti playing for Italy. There is some major forces to be reckoned with. I want to try and steer clear of the likes of Germany in the latter stages, because Germany are a force to be reckoned with. I want to try and steer clear of Italy as well. That would be fantastic. I mean, the most idyllic final that I would personally like would probably be against Brazil. I think that would be a sensational game to have Brazil in the final, but I'd settle for the likes of Italy or Spain in the final, or perhaps even Germany to teach Boom a lesson once and for all. You know, the manager of Bayern Munich, national manager of Germany, and cleverly starts off the England experience with a goal after 36 minutes. He did get a little bit lucky. You will see in the replay we got a great deal of luck, but You've got to create your own luck. You've got to make your own luck. I mean, it's a fantastic finish at the end of the day, but if you watch, he gets a little bit lucky with the ball ricocheting. He forces it through. As you'll see here, he forces the ball through. Great shot, fantastic finish to give us a lead. I was quite chuffed with that, to be honest. And as I say, you make your own luck in these tournaments. You've got to be prepared to take risks. And I'm going to be going hell for leather. Every game, we will be taking risks. It's either going to work or it's going to fail miserably. And hopefully it doesn't fail miserably, because that could be embarrassing. But at half-time, in the first game, England 1, Bulgaria 0. I have no excuses like Hodgson, because at least I know what I'm doing, unlike the man himself in the real job. Or is that a little bit controversial? Who knows? Who knows? Who cares? It's all a bit of fun and games, as we do make a classic error. Genkov breaks through the defence and slots the ball home in a very nice fashion after 48 minutes to make it 1-1. A little bit lax in defence. We will be having words with Jones about that. You know, when you get the ball, you've got to distribute it well and quickly as a centre-back. You can't afford to piss about. He pissed about. He cost us a goal, but cleverly picking the ball up, knocking it into Jack Wilshere, who's been in sensational form. Goes for his shot. Bit of a poor goalkeeping error, I feel, there personally. Great clearance, but look at the header back into cleverly, and what a tidy finish that was. Absolutely sensational, proving me so right to play him over Wazza in a cam position. And as I say, I think we struggle as a country to find a decent cam. We have got Liana, who is a fantastic player, but I just didn't think he had the ability that Tom Cleverley has, and Cleverley has proven me so right at this moment in time. A valid member of the team, scoring 2 goals, giving us a 2-1 lead, and thankfully the referee blew the final whistle, and it was a 2-1 victory to England, giving England fans something to cheer about, something to shout about for once. I do apologise to my Bulgarian subscribers. It was a good game, it was a tough game, a very enjoyable game, but in the end we came out with the victory that we needed. And I think I was slightly guilty of complacency when we went into the Chile game. I looked at the Chilean side and I saw Vidal was playing centre-back. He's playing in the middle of the defence. Now he has high work rates, so 9 times out of 10 he's going to be splitting that defence. So they're going to be potentially defending with 2 defenders, 2 centre backs, which filled me full of joy. I mean, I looked through the lineup and I didn't really feel that they had a lot to offer from an attacking point of view. I didn't feel they had the players to really cause us too much damage. So I feel from a managerial point of view, I was extremely complacent. Very, very complacent. And I think that spread to the lads, as you will see in these highlights. I think it spread to the lads, and it's not the greatest performance we will ever put on for the England fans. So if I do have any Chilean subscribers, sit back and enjoy, because we get torn an absolute new one. It is absolutely devastating. Great play from the Chilean lad there. What a goal after 27 minutes. He looks it looks like he's got great agility, a little bit of pace, but not like an explosion of pace, but he has a little bit of pace and very agile, and really did teach us a harsh lesson there. But we knocked the ball into Walcott, mixing the team up. He breaks into the area, left foot shot onto the post. Ravel Morrison just slot the ball home after 38 minutes to drag us back into the game. Kicking and screaming, I would say. We weren't really doing fantastically in this game. We were being absolutely dominated. Now, I don't know if I'm going to pronounce his name correctly. Is it Isla on the right-hand side? Plays a nice ball inside, and I've got to say, they get a little bit lucky there on the 41st minute. I feel the goal was a little bit lucky, to be fair. But, you know, you could say poor defending. We should have closed him down a little bit better. We didn't. We neglected to do so. And I've got to say, Vidal was an absolute beast in the centre of defence for him. Look at Ravel Morrison. Some nice little dribbling. Breaks into the box and finishes it. The goalkeeper has got to be a little bit pissed with that, because that was really, really poor goalkeeping. But I'm not taking anything away from Ravel Morrison. That was some slick play, fantastic ability, and it's nice to see the boys express themselves. I like it when my players express themselves. I encourage it so much at West Ham United, for the youth players, for the big players to just express themselves and do it and go for it, and they have delivered. Chile, on the other hand, a dubious free kick in my personal opinion, but you can't take nothing away from the finish. An absolutely fantastic and audacious finish by the lad there. Absolutely classy. And that is the way the first half finished. Chile 3, England 2. But Ravel Morrison popping up with 2 very important goals. I mean, his second goal was, for me so far, goal of the tournament. I mean, don't get me wrong, the Isla goal was fantastic. But it was a volley, it wasn't a dribble, and I know it wasn't a skilled dribble, but it was a dribble, and he went around a good number of players, so I feel it was fantastic. The last stages of the second half, Chile just proved too strong for us. We were overcommitting going forward. Some of the players were a little bit tired, a little bit lax getting back into position, not picking up their man, and that led to another goal after 79 minutes for Chile to make it 4-2, which is something I'm not really impressed with, but one of those things. Great defensive tackle there, to be fair. Cleverly getting the ball away, but sloppy play by the lads. Sloppy play. That could have so easily have been 5-2, and probably should have been 5 or 6-3, I think would have been a fair reflection across the whole game. So we do slip to our first defeat. Chile absolutely battered us 4-2. God forbid I have any Chilean supporters, because they will probably ridicule me for a long time to come. As you can see, the McVitie's bored. Going to be having a wee chat with me when I get back, or when I can make some time in my schedule from the England games to have a wee chat. We are going to now officially end the season, but we will continue the next few episodes as Season 6. Season 7 won't start until after the England campaign is finished. So we will have a couple of episodes, so that will give you a clue that we do make it out of the group, or will it? Will I prolong the actual group, or will I just get us out of the group as quick as we physically can? Who knows? Who knows? But as you can see, your performance in the Champions Cup was marvellous. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's not talk about the league title. That was no. Let's not talk about that. No, please. Let's not talk about that.
So it's more like a night.